wrapping up. Right, that's what we need to do. Wrap up things. Oh, he's trying to disjunct this shit. I reinforce it. Yep. I probably don't need the mana forecasting potential of it or anything else on this turn at least. We want army boosts. Spells don't really matter at this point. Your units not suffer from moral penalties until the end of combat. The spell Cursor sites within your empire generate additional income, knowledge income. Why not? Don't see a reason why I should not take it. Also, I probably should send someone to collect these resources. Not that they matter in the slightest though. Some free mana here. It could also be that our opponent basically gives 0 shits about those because he has so much. So it's not a priority for the AI to start collecting them. There's clearly something here, and it looks something clearly different from the normal map obstruction, like it's a magical effect or something. He's trying to disjunct it. We'll reinforce it later. After everything else has been done on the turn. Grand Palace. Domain radius, additional, oh, not additional mana, but additional casting points. That's much more valuable. Running out of cash. Endurance trading increase movement speed of range units. Archers and support units receive +8 movement. I'll take these. We get support and archer unit buffs quite a bit, so I'll keep taking those. There's enemy units. What enemy units? Ooh, their hero is here. It's an okay army, but their morale is so low they have no chance really. Still, I won't object to killing him. What is that? Teleporter. Has to have a corresponding endpoint somewhere. I don't see why I wouldn't fight this fight. We're in fairly good shape anyway. We have a ton of casting potential, and his moral is terrible. He has a couple of sphinxes, that's about it. Everything else is barely worth noticing. Probable defeat my ass. He tried to disjunct my spell, so he can't have that much casting power left. Okay, that's bad. He's also level 25. More than 10 levels above me, so that's a slight problem. Still, how much casting power do you actually have? 10 left, right? You spent quite a bit of it already. I'm not too worried. Harvick is now level 15. We're literally 10 levels below him. How much does it need? He has 3,000 out of the 2,000 max. So we can still get about, what, 800 experience points if we keep pushing things. And we can't push things that far, it's too much. Theoretically. Also, definitely going with disintegration options. I want Anar. I'm not sure I want to kill Anarak. He's a pain in the ass, but he's also a level 25 hero, so he's a massive source of experience if we kill him. But we would have to neuter him somehow. He is trouble. Close stun. Yep. We can accept some casualties again because we are constantly making the horned gods. We try to cause flanking attack on the Sphinx. We're going to put some units in harm's way no matter what we do, so immobilized and bleeding. You have stunning range attacks. We could easily kill him, guaranteed. Trying to keep Ankaton alive is gonna bite me in the ass, I know that. He's the most obvious target for this integration. There's a lot of melee guys and the Sphinx is coming our way, so it's a big problem. At the same time, the entire point I'm doing this is to get the experience, so why kill off the guy who's the biggest source of experience we could possibly have still left in the game? Savage Rage on the trolls. I don't like it. The problem is I don't want to give experience to the trolls specifically. I just want to ease things up a little bit so I can take on the hero. So if one of the or two of the Sphinxes would go away, that would be great. 50-50 chance pretty much. I can throw this 2 times. So many Phantom Warriors. That's gonna be a problem. I need to take control of at least one of them somehow. If we seduce this one, that would be a great victory for us. We could lower his resistances through Black Bolts. Cursing, basically. I need something to throw in their teeth and as a distraction, more or less. I don't particularly want to do a huge amount of damage to the unit. I just want to get the curse effect on him. Didn't make much of a difference. It's a desperation act, but we've committed to it, so. Yeah. And result lead to shit. It'll take quite a bit of time before the Phantom Warriors reaches. We can heal a little bit through our sorcerer, so I'm not too worried about the lightning strikes. It's a valuable experience incoming. Harvick has to be the one to kill him, though. Has to be. No ifs or buts about that. Yeah, they're not in any... They cannot possibly reach us now. Projectile reflection would be nice. Still cast a little bit. I think I'll save points for at least one safeguard. He has stunning range attacks. can't take control of Phantom Warriors anymore, so we have to kill them somehow. We are at a vulnerable state. They are Phantasm Warriors, so they're very dangerous to me. Is there a way I could disable him? Stun. 20% chance I could get 3 shots. But there's too much rubbish here to make it a viable thing. They have so much physical protection that's... I could resurrect someone, probably. Yeah. The Harpooner, I don't give a crap about it. It's been borderline worthless for a long time now. Try to freeze his ass. You can also try to stun him. I think that's worthwhile. He's by far the most dangerous opponent to play. We only care about the stun effect, not the damage. Stun. Excellent. So now we need to cover our main hero's ass while it tries to go into that fucker. Probably kill him on the next turn. We need to cover his ass more than anything else. And I think it's borderline impossible unless we just attack these and take the casualties. We need to remove their ability to move all that much. The same with you. You kill something? This guy might... No one's gonna goddamn die. Would I actually achieve something with a spell? I don't think so. I could weaken someone to the point that we could do some useful things against them on the next turn, not now. Wasted attack. Don't care. He's dead, but I don't care. He's gonna do the chief goddamn thing. Excellent. Okay. So what will happen? The problem is the Akhenaton has a stun attack, which has a 50% chance of working, so I can't accept retaliation attacks. I need to divert his attention somehow. If I move, he gets a 3 attack. This would be the logical choice. That might be enough for us to just outright kill the guy. I can do a flanking attack on him. 16 points of damage. This will do about 10. But he'll... God. Hopefully the flanking attack does enough extra damage. Does not. Shit. He did. We'll probably reach the edge of the next level up, but that's it. Still, I would consider this a success. It pushed us forward to the goals we were trying to reach. And we'll pull away. I can probably resurrect the harpooners. It's effective use of our ability, so I might get experience from that, then I can finish this. Okay, I've already healed, so that's why I can't do much. Let's eat the corpse. And this then. Right. Nice for us. That close to the next level up too. 14 points away. Four points away, next level up. Very nice. Both heroes got a level up. Chaos Rift. I have the ability to cast it. I'll take it. I hope don't have to use it, but better to have it in your capabilities than just be stuck in a shitty situation and wish you had it. Energy drain maybe? Chance to drain energy from their targets. Energy drain units lose 50% of mobility. I think that's the mistaken or misleading thing. 50% of mobility is not what they lose. They lose 50%. Well, that is literally what they lose, but they also lose half of their action points, really. So this would reduce their capability of doing anything after. If someone gets energy drained, they cannot use their best abilities, like the long range lightning strike, for example. It requires 3 action points to activate. So this is much more powerful than it might initially seem. We're also using the range attack quite often, so maybe buffing that wouldn't be the worst idea possible. Attempts to panic target enemy unit. No, if this would actually be a part of our attacks, it would be good. Dispels all magical buffs and debuffs on target. Not a spell, but a ability you use over and over. Still. Where to next? We'll work toward the Grand Palace at every location we can. Oh, I'm still producing these. 20 additional mana. Yeah, don't give a crap about this. At the same time, I'm sort of curious to see where it goes. 368 knowledge points. Favorite enemy. Rally the populace. Insect plague. We can probably take a few spells thanks to this. By calling upon the wonders of the wild, the caster strengthens their empire's connection with nature. All casters in this gain plus minus 50% terrain and climb penalties and plus 50% terrain and climb bonuses. That's amazingly good. And take my abilities off cooldown. 50% of its movement is restored, or action points. All walking units on the battlefield now spend 12 mobility per hex instead of 6. Good defensive spell buys you a lot of extra time. Forest Swarm. Infuses Earth with nature's nourishing energy, spawning entire forests from the purified soil. Target hexes are instantly converted into dense vegetation. I think I'll take the Long Strider. Visual range of all units is 2 hexes smaller, but thanks a bunch. Save. I want to see where this goes. Okay, on the other side of impassable mountains. $162 race governance experience. That's it. A minor secret, but nothing that we couldn't have ignored. Hello, Mr. Level Up Elephant. A single elephant has enough experience to provide the level up we need. Maybe the secondary hero could get something too. Should have gotten the protection spell at some point. The 80% protection against physical damage. So I'm gonna try to start on one of them. achieve much, but we got the level up we wanted. Not that there's much to take. Extra hit points, extra defenses, that sort of thing would probably be make the most sense. Exploit, yeah, we could do a lot of extra damage if we take Inflict Despair and Exploit Despair. Does +2 holy and +1 cold extra damage for each degree of low morale in its target. Yeah, considering all our enemies are suffering from low morale currently, that's a big deal. Alternatively, Enfeebling Fever. I'll take the Exploit Despair. Alignment change lies slightly good, okay, that's a problem. Not a big problem though. Any additional knowledge? Do I care about it? No, but might as well go with it. Raise governance! All Tigran support units get invigorating. Invigorate, I have no idea what that is. Temples in Tigran cities generate 200 morale. Give an extra medal to all producers. Okay, that's a big thing. I don't really have Tigran units. The 200 morale is a big thing. It'll show up in everything. And now 50% terrain bonuses. That's that again shows in everything. All friendly dedicated to good units gain +2 holy melee strength and +2 defense. Yeah, so no one basically. And this is a spell, so I don't really care about it. I'm willing to concede that there's nothing here besides that. Yep. At the same time, I might as well go into the teleporter and see if we can push further here. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna set out soon. Prepare to end this. Yeah, I'm not sure we should take these shredders with us. Mystics are much better. Right, so we don't particularly have any good goals to go after. aim for the enemy capital, I guess. I think I'm going where this guy went. Because if there's any hope of anything new being found here, it's gonna be in this corner. Can't really be anywhere else. $548 knowledge. Can't really afford to produce a lot of this, but I'll still queue it. Queue it. Will be produced when it's produced. I think there already is one here. Yes. Revitalize. Got a lot of extra crap again. So, what do we want to take? Maybe city attack spells. Target city suffers -500 morale, and betrayals are more likely to occur. As long as this spell is active, betrayals can occur even if the owner's race happiness is higher than the other player's race happiness. Independent, vassal, and gold cities can't be affected. Yeah, this is probably the worst spell. Okay, still got any new abilities. Vengeful Vines. Give 17 physical damage to all walls at the start of each combat round. It's a massive negative on city happiness though. I'll take Hornet Swarm. This is a combat spell. Different type. Oh. Target friendly unit gains 2 physical damage, 3 holy damage, and Inspiring Aura, which provides every unit in a 1 hex range plus 300 morale. We'll have to get a view on the enemy capital. We'll stick the -400 moral penalty on it. Hopefully Ella to run away is not part of the final mission. Well, assumed final mission at this point. I don't want to have a low level piece of crap like that as a burden at that point. $70 points to level 19. Here lies Humdum the Round, avid mountaineer. His last words, I've done this 100 times, just watch me. Looks like this has random resources here and there, but nothing particularly interesting really. Which is fine. Might as well head home anyway with these. Impassable mountains. Not a huge shocker there. Thornhedge Walls. I should definitely go with spells. Strategic spells don't particularly matter at this point. Offers tribute. I'll take your gold. Hey, what was the city spell we need to do? Rally the populace. Minus 500 morale. Okay. Ready to be cast. Produce pikemen have blinding aura. Doesn't matter what we do, it's not gonna benefit us in any way really. Oh no, Arctic Empire is no longer in action. It's a pretty big deal because he probably has a counter spell to it that basically will work to counter the moral negative. We can't allow him to get away with that. So, I actually do need visual contact on the enemy city so I can start really throwing shit his way. Yeah, nothing too impressive going on here. Reinforce that shit. Pretty much impossible to get rid of now. We do want to replace the Arctic Empire. Am I burning? There's some kind of scorching aura in this area. but I don't think there's anything noteworthy really happening here anymore, so might as well move for the final battle. I think I'll end before that. Because the fight itself could be troublesome, and then there's an immediate switch to another scenario, and all kinds of things and cutscenes and explanations that happen there. It could be extremely time consuming. Why don't you stand guard there? That way I don't have to move you every turn. Let's see what happens here though. Quest available. Don't you fake crap. Okay, can I they're not happy. Can't see the quest. Beast Horde. Free money, free experience, Masters Guild. Grand Palace. Tell me about the quest. Sphinx as a reward. Fire fetishists. Sure, probably won't have time to do it. I don't want to decline it either though. Pick up fire resistance from that should be enough. I'll see if I can heal this school watcher a little bit before the fight. Because we're going all in with this. I can see why we shouldn't. I mean, we might want to give Arvik a little bit of extra experience, try to get him to level 70 or something like that, but it's also not that big of a deal. Yeah, he has fine units, but nothing great, and we know how his main caster is. He's okay, but we don't really have to worry about it. My heroes have better personal combat capabilities. So what I see is a lot of okay stuff. If he has stun attack, which he doesn't have, this could be troublesome, but again, he does not have it. So I really don't see how in any way he could offer us real resistance. Final chance to do something. Casting additional troops, but they're weaklings. They're not Eldritch Horrors. They're tier 2 crap. That's not going to make a lick of difference in the fight. Just fighting has moved beyond tier 2 units. Right, I'll leave things here. We might want to consider something. This could be our last chance to move equipment away from Rolar. He might be part of the next mission, but he might not be, because his goal was always to come back here and get the girl. So I'm not sure how much we can rely on that. Once we commit to the fight, there's no coming back. Elater Runaway. Elater Runaway has things no one gives a crap about. What about you? We could use armor. Yeah, I would rather give Einar the ice mage stuff than Volmar. I'd like his inventory to at least be filled every place. So an armor piece and an accessory slot piece. No. Nope. He can keep his creature. Everyone has acceptable ones already, so we're not that tied to any specific equipment pieces. I also don't care too much about this. The fire resistance ring on the other hand could be very useful, especially if we lose that guy. Current fire resistance isn't all that high. With 2 rings we could push it to 100% as necessary. True sight resistance and vision range upgrades are nice, but they're not that important. So we're going to move into attack range, let another turn pass, and that'll be more or less it. We might want to consider forming up strong attack group, simply because we can only take some of these buffs for a single army stack. %60 fire protection, fire spit, explosive death. Mainly we're interested in the fire protection. Right, I'll leave things here.